Hello, welcome to Angela's Busy Bees Gardens and Homestead. Guys, I'm standing in front of my onion raised bed, and we got a lot of rain on yesterday, and they are predicting we're going to get some more rain today and tomorrow. So I'm looking here at my onions, and as you can see, they're ready to be harvested. They're not going to get any bigger because they are leaning over and turning yellow, and that is a sign that they are ready to be harvested. I want to go on and get them now out of the garden because if it's going to continue to rain, I don't want my onions to start getting soft or getting soggy from all of the moisture. So I am simply going to remove each of them, and it's so easy to remove. You see how easy that is? But this is a beautiful size onion. I'm going to just grab all of them. This one is smaller. They're going to be all different sizes, but I'm simply going to harvest them, and I'm putting them in this Dollar Tree basket. So these Dollar Tree baskets, they really come in handy for a lot of different things. This is some grass. I'm going to get that out. I hear you over there, Bobby. Whenever he hears my voice, he starts crowing. Here are some red onions. I love red onions on hamburgers. I love them when I make a tomato and cucumber salad and I add these red onions. So delicious. It's a lot of grass in here. Gardening is a lot of work. I'm not going to lie to anyone, but contending with the grass and the weeds is one of the things that you will be doing a lot of. I'm using that clothes basket because there's a lot of soil that comes up when you pull up your onions. And so the holes of that basket is going to help with getting rid of some of that dust before I bring it to the area where I'm going to store them. These are some really nice sized onions. The first harvest of onions that I had, I only harvested 3. So now I'm harvesting all of them, getting them all out of here. And then I can start prepping this bed for something else or just prepping it for next year. Haven't decided what I'm going to do just yet. All of these garden areas, it's a lot to maintain. And I'm not gardening this year for the farmers market. I'm only gardening this year for my family, so I don't need a whole lot. Okay. All right, I think I've cleared this bed of onions, and I think there were a few. Here are my lima beans. They're coming on, as you can see here. But over here, where I'm trying to grow some watermelon, I have some onions. All right, guys, that concludes my onion harvest for the day. I don't think I have any other onions planted anywhere else. So this is my onions. I will be storing some of them for use in my pantry, but then the rest I am going to slice up and put in my freezer. So, but before I can do any of that, I'm going to set them out where they can cure, and I'll show you how to do that as well. Okay, so here's my onion harvest. I have it on my back patio, which is covered. And what I'm going to do is allow it to sit out here for about a week and a half, just enough for the outer coating to become papery. And as you've noticed, I didn't wash them or anything like that. I'm just going to allow them to dry. These three onions were harvested previously, and as you can see, it's developing that papery surface that you're accustomed to getting onions when you purchase them from the store. That is exactly what I want to happen. And also, guys, I am going to be taking some of the tops of these onions and using them as green onions as well. For example, some of them that look like this can be used as green onion, just like bunching onion. But of course, you know, the ones that have turned yellow or have dried, I'm going to throw those away or place them in my compost. But as you can see, my onions are of many different sizes. I have the red onions and I also have the yellow onions. And so, as I've stated, I'm going to keep some of them fresh on hand, but then to preserve my harvest, I will be chopping them up in ways that I like to use them and placing them in a Ziploc bag and freezing them. Thank you so much for coming along on this journey of harvesting my onions. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.